Now that you're back from climbing, you're going to carry on with your rowing?
Yeah, yeah. On a lesser intensity, I'm not going to do it like that quite so much. But it was a good wake-up call, really, because I let it slide for quite a while, and I've got the fitness back. I'm 50 this year, and I don't want to lose that level of fitness and just maintain it. You know, I've never been a great trainer or particular body fascist or anything like that, but it has huge benefits beyond just normal health for me because of the injuries I've got, which as I get older will cause me an awful lot of problems, and postural problems, you know, whatever. And I think just keeping fit and keeping muscularly strong and supple to a degree is going to mean that my old age will be better than if I don't do that. You know, I don't think there's any doubt about that.
And what are your plans in the next few months and years?
Well, I've got loads really. A lot of people ask me, you know, what are you going to do if you give up mountaineering? You know, there's something that's you've done all your life. It's been something that you have had a passion for, and it's been life-defining and life-enhancing. And if you stop doing it, what are you going to do? Well, the first thing you do is don't try and replace it, because you'll end up chasing your tail. So I'm so happy with the life I've had in terms of climbing. I have lots of other things that I love doing. In terms of sport, I'd still like to do some rock climbing, do some sport climbing, that sort of stuff. I travel a lot, and largely actually now I've stopped paragliding. I used to do a lot of serious paragliding, and I've stopped doing that now, mainly because I haven't got any undercarriage left. So, but I'm also very keen on fishing, which people think is a joke, but actually walking a river all day is quite tiring, quite exhausting. I've got plans to do that, and I do a lot of saltwater fly fishing. I do it all over the world. But perhaps more importantly, I've got my writing. I'm finishing a novel, which I've been spending 7 years doing, and I'm doing the final edits now. And I have another novel I want to write. I've just started a course in cabinet making, which is more of a hobby really. It's, you know, I love wood and I love being able to be skillful at something, so I've got that. Play a lot of poker. I don't know. I haven't got specific plans. There have been various proposals for different film and TV things. Some of which have interested me but haven't come off, and others which I'm just not interested in. I don't want to make something just for the sake of it. But, I have a very busy speaking career, which is how I met you really, and corporate speaking, sort of what's called motivational speaking, which I can't stand the phrase. I don't believe in motivation. I want to do something or you don't. It's as simple as that. You know, you can't motivate yourself to do something if you haven't got a passion for it. And inspirational speaking may be, you know, it's, if your story inspires other people in some way, then great. But I wouldn't count on it. So I'm quite busy doing that. In fact, I'm probably one of the few people who really enjoyed this recession because I was doing too much talking and too much travelling. I'm not really enjoying it. Well, I'm just looking forward to death now. Yeah,
oh, yeah. Cheerful.
Yeah, sliding downhill on the razor blade life. Yeah.
Good. It's nice to have something to really look
forward to. Something to aim for. Yeah.
Do you keep up with a lot of the people that you climb? Do you miss the camaraderie of that?
Well, the climbing community, well, particularly in Sheffield, you know, I have friends that I knew way before what happened in Peru. You know, we're all still friends and we're all still like-minded, things like that. Lots of us have moved to they're doing different things, and some are still climbing, many are not. You know, some have families, some don't, whatever. You know, so I still stay in touch. Not as much as I used to, but I don't really have a huge amount to do with the climbing world per se and mountaineering world per se. I don't really read mountaineering books and mountaineering magazines or whatever. extremely obsessed with poker at the moment, actually. Most of my friends are all playing poker.
Do you gamble?
Yeah. Yeah, it's an interesting thing, actually. I had this conversation with somebody playing poker the other day about whether poker was a game of skill or a game of chance. I would strongly argue that it's a game of skill, because a good poker player would always be a bad poker player. But the chance comes into it. But just like anything in life, you know, you can say extreme mountaineering is not gambling, you know, because contrary to what people in the general public think, we don't have a death wish. We are actually going out to eliminate danger. You're actually, it's almost like risk management. You're actually trying to avoid all the possible dangers that could kill you. But just like in life, you can't eliminate risk, and you can't eliminate the unexpected. You know, so yeah, you can get whacked on the head by a rock. There's nothing you can do about it. Or you can, your king flush can be beaten by an ace flush. But it's how you do it. And it's not. I'm not a gambler in that sense. I'm not a gambler that I'm addicted to the gamble. I know people who are. But if there isn't something to lose, then to some degree it's not worth quite as much. What you stood to lose in serious climbing was your life, and that's what I not really liked about it, but I was fascinated by it, and it's one of the reasons I think very good literature has come out of mountaineering, which hasn't, for instance, come out of football or golf. You know, I mean, if a golfing person was losing a partner once a year, they'd probably stop playing golf. The mountaineers carry on climbing. Mountaineers understand before they even do it that this is what they potentially stand to lose, which actually fulfills a guy called Jeremy Bentham, who's a 17th century theologian, and he had this theory about gambling, about risk. His idea of gambling was deep play. Deep play, his definition of deep play is what you stand to lose far exceeds anything you could possibly win, which to me was a perfect description of serious climbing, because what did you win? A sort of transient moment on a summit, you know, a time that you swiftly forgot about, you know? And what did you stand to lose? Well, your life. But it meant that what you were doing was validated by that. It was ultimately important. That, you know, it wasn't about dying, it was about being alive, but what you were doing was defined by that. You can't say that about many other things, you know, even, you know, getting a gold for rowing, you know, 5 Olympics in a row. You were never going to die. You screwed up.
Very true. I'll tell Steve that next time I see him.
Even if somebody shot him in a bow.
Yeah, he regrets that comment.
I thought it was a great comment. I mean, the amount of times I've been halfway up the mountain and thought, what the hell am I doing on this? Because people look at my name and think, oh, isn't it look beautiful? It'd be lovely once in a while. It's bloody awful. Most of the time, it's really, really hard work. It hurts like hell. It's uncomfortable. It's cold, and sometimes it's really scary. And yet, sometimes it is just magical. But not often, actually. And you know when you fail a lot more often than you succeed in mountaineering. So it's a lot harder thing to do, because I'd say 7 times out of 10 you fail on your objective. It's hard to keep passionate about something if you're failing like that. But I think I understood exactly where he was coming from when he said, you know, you'll be seen in a boat again, shoot me. Second time I broke my leg, for instance.
So, after a lifetime of climbing and facing retirement, did you do everything that you wished that you had?
No, you can never say that. Yeah. I can say I haven't got any regrets. And in a strange way, that includes the loss of my friends. You know, I wish to God they were still here, and I miss them. But I don't regret the fact that they took part in something that did eventually take their lives, because they understood what they were doing and they did it with eyes open. If you'd asked me if I could have had the life I'd had when I was 18, I'd have snapped your hands off. Would I like to have done more? Yeah, there was lots of things. I've often wondered if I hadn't had that accident in Peru, if I would have climbed so much better and done so much other things, and I wonder whether my potential as a climber was never fully realised, but hell, I made the best of it after that. No, I haven't got any regrets like that. And I haven't got any regrets regrets about the future. The fact that these injuries that I've taken are going to impinge very heavily on my life. You know, I'm not going to regret those either because I made that choice. You know, to regret it is almost like suddenly not taking responsibility for the choices you made, and that seems a bit strange. I sort of regret that I can't do it all over again, just because I'd like to do it all over again. So, but there we go.
Good. I think that's all.
That's it?
That's it for me.